I'm losing my mind. Nah, I gotta go in items. Yeah, I was hitting X too fast. What? Oh, duh. It's been a while since I did this glitch. Alright, now let's see if I can be lucky enough. I'm gonna actually save here. Bring up the counter. Trash. I need a non-shiny Pokemon. Ba-da-da-da-da. The fuck? Later, bitch. Why is like nothing working, dude? Ah, sad. Dude, I'm like brain dead right now. I can't even think of what the fuck I want to do. This long fated battle will continue. Ba-da-da-da-da. You should have just told me. I have like 80 golden bottle caps. I would have just gave one to you. I just didn't have the ability patch. The long-awaited shaymin hunt. Just kidding. I dread this fucking thing. Well, no, before you, like, so, like, a couple days ago, I had, not yesterday, but the day before, I duplicated all my stuff. I didn't even update yet. Because I wanted to do this. But before the update, you should have let me know, or ask, because, yeah, I had, like, a bunch of bottle caps. I also, make sure you, duplicate your slates and stuff too if you have some, because they'll give you they give you a lot of gems that you can trade in for TMs and stuff. I'm probably not gonna update for a couple more days, honestly. Like, I don't know. They proceed to not add stuff to the game, and then just take stuff away from it. So it's like, what are they doing over there? Like, all the time they spent trying to fix the glitch, they could have had the, like, global trade station or whatever open, instead of, like, I don't know. Yeah, yesterday I spent like 2 hours duplicating items, maybe a little bit more. So if you do the what is it? The the spook plate or spooky plate, meadow plate, stone plate. What was the other one? Icicle plate and Draco plate. You can trade those in for a bunch of like big ol' well, technically this isn't a Game Freak game. This is ICLA or whatever the hell, ICA or ILCA or whatever. So it's not actually Game Freak. They just handed it over to somebody and then they did a shitty job on it. But I don't really think Game Freak would have done anything differently. Like, I was talking to one of the viewers last night. I'm like, you know what they could have done? Is, like, made it to where, like, once you beat the game, so you don't cheat to beat the game, make it to where, like, whenever you accomplish something, you make a, like, you can, like, enable certain cheats, but whenever you use those cheats, it makes those Pokemon untradeable or whatever. So you can basically do whatever the fuck you want to your game. Because, I mean, they do it with, like, Grand Theft Auto already. So, as soon as you enable cheats, you can no longer earn trophies. They easily could have put some sort of coding into the game. Or, you can either buy, like, the normal Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, and then get the deluxe edition, where it's like a completely hacked version of the game and you can do whatever you want, but it has all online features disabled. I think that would be cool. But what do I know? I'm just a consumer of electronics. And then what you could do, I don't know if you know it, but so basically if you're trading your plates in, or so after you trade your plates in, you go to trade them for a TM. So if you go to any of the ones, so let's say there's a TM that's you can buy for like 10 gems. If you go to the one under it, it's like whatever, however many gems. But if you, once you go over to Orberg City and you go to the gem trader there, the top one should be like 3 red, blue, or green gems. If you hit up and A at the same time, it'll shoot you down to the bottom one, the bottom TM, and you can buy it for 3 green gems, and you can buy maximum amount of TMs, and then max out your money multiple times. But it takes a little bit of time, but it's kind of worth it. So then once you do update, you can basically have an infinite money. I wish all that work I put in for the shiny charm actually made a difference for shit like this, but I mean, they could even have put an update for the shiny charm to where it would work with other Pokemon. Like, all the work I put in for this, and it's like, get fucked. I don't think they're going to. I really don't think they give a shit. They've come to the realization they can put out shit and people will still buy it just because it has the name Pokemon attached to it. Like, oh, people are complaining that you only get an increased chance of finding a shiny with the hatching eggs with the shiny charm. Oh, that fucking sucks, I guess. They already bought the game. What the fuck are they gonna do? Complain after they already gave their money? It, like, literally, they can just, like... They can literally just put out a game that looks like... garbage, plays like garbage. They can slap the name Pokemon on it, and people would buy it. It doesn't even matter about quality anymore. Which is a shame, because they make so much money off of this franchise. They should be putting so much work into it to making it a legitimate, better game. And it's just... like, this isn't a terrible game, but there's definitely things that they should have been fixing along with the glitches. Like, oh, hey, we realized we made a mistake with the glitches. We probably should have made the shiny charm actually worth a fuck. We can make those changes. But instead, they're like, oh, fuck these people that are, duping Pokemon or, like, items and, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I'm not even for cheating or, like, really duplicating Pokemon. But I've been playing Pokemon games since the Game Boy Color. I've spent so many hours and so many days. I've spent thousands of hours playing Pokemon games. Spent hundreds of dollars playing Pokemon games. Like, just let me have my fun. Just let me. Like, I had Ruby and Sapphire. I had Fire Red, Leaf Green. I had the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. I had Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I had Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I had Sun and Moon. Black and White. Like, X and Y. Like, literally, that's, like, over $1,000 of games. Right? But, I don't know. Like, they come up with all these crazy-ass Pokemon, dude, that, like... that don't even make sense. They just look stupid and, like... I get that they're trying to be creative, but you can literally be simple and still create something new. Like, let's say an Onix, instead of evolving into Steelix, you can level it up in a... magma terrain, and now you have a flaming rock snake. Nah, that's never gonna happen. Their Mario games are too good. Like Super Mario Odyssey, super good. Super Mario Sunshine, one of my favorite games of all time. Then you have Super Mario Galaxy, and I don't think Pokemon will ever be at the same level of Mario or higher ever again. That's just my personal opinion, though. Unless they did, like, a complete overhaul, like, I don't know, or something new. Like, you know what would be really fun? Is if you played a Pokemon game from the opposite side. So instead of being the good guy, you were like a Team Rocket member, or a Team Magma member, or a Team Galaxy member, and you were trying to take over the world with Pokemon. That would be a fresh look on Pokemon, and it would probably, well, I mean, if I made it, it would be an awesome game. I don't know about Game Freak, but I feel like that game would be a lot of fun. Uh, or even like if they did a remake of Gold, Red, and Blue, or not Gold, Yellow, Red, and Blue, and then like made it like this, that would be freaking awesome. I would play that game because it's an original, but it's like updated graphics. It looks good. Like, and it wouldn't be that hard. The game is already there. It's already a classic game. And you can add features to it like the global trade system. It's like, oh, hey, I get to play a classic Pokemon game that doesn't hurt my eyes. Unless you're in the Flower Paradise where the concentrations are completely terrible. Like, or a game that goes into the history of, like, I don't know, like a Giovanni series game. So you start as, so like the backstory of Giovanni, like whenever you go to like Fire Red and Leaf Green, he's like, oh, I used to be a trainer that like cared about Pokemon, and then I let my ego and whatever get the best of me, and I start caring about Pokemon and blah blah blah, and you help me realize that. Well, make a game that spins off of Giovanni and like going through the story of him as like a being a trainer progressively, and then turning like evil, and then going through like the whole scenario. That would be cool. Or a legitimate like, this isn't Pokemon, but a legitimate remake of Super Mario Sunshine, not some half-ass put together thing that they did just to sell copies. Whee! Or I was talking to somebody the other day about a Pokemon game that's like Arc or um, almost like Mystery Dungeon, but it's an open world Pokemon game where you get to choose what Pokemon you want to be. and you have to survive as a Pokemon. That would be cool. Like, oh hey, I wanna play as Charmander, and then as you battle your way through like whatever, you like level up, but it's like an open world, like, or like, so Arceus. So you're walking around in an open world like Arceus, but you're playing as an actual Pokemon, and you have to survive. That would be cool. Kind of like if Pokemon met, like, had a baby with Final Fantasy VII Remake. Maybe 2448 will be my lucky number. Like, if a shiny charm worked how it was supposed to work, I probably would have already ran into a shiny shaymin by now. Like, at least cut off like 1,000. So instead of having like a 1 in 4,096 chance, you have like a 1 in 3,096 chance. Or something. I don't know. With a shiny charm that I spent hours and hours and hours to get to complete the national dex. Ba-da-da-da-da. But how is everybody doing tonight? On an off note of me complaining about how bad Pokemon games are nowadays. You got your national dex and didn't save your game? The TM menu glitch. Oof, that's that hurt. What do you mean the TM menu glitch? I didn't even know there was a TM menu glitch. I just knew about the fly menu glitch. But damn. So you completed your national dex and he restarted it? Ah, gotcha. Ah. Or you found shiny shaymin and then he you caught it and then he restarted it, because that would be even worse than completing the national dex and him restarting the game. How many resets were you at? I don't mean to laugh, but my worst fear is catching shaymin, and then, like, me catching shiny shaymin and the game glitching out before I can save and I just lose it. But that's false, Stu. Losing your soul is trying to find shiny shaymin. Hence why I'm at 2,448. But maybe since 48 is a nope, the double of 24, still not getting it. Well, that's not too bad. That's still about 10 hours worth of work gone. Ah, what a shame. Yeah, that's... I would probably break my Switch if that happened. Exactly. What a shame, man. It's better than me yesterday expecting that I was going to get a shiny Grumpig off of one, or not Grumpig, shiny Spoink off of one box of eggs with the shiny charm. One can only hope. It's almost worse than getting to a chain of 49 and then it just breaks. Like, oh, I'm at 48, I'm gonna go for a chain of 49, and then it just disappears. That's like one of the worst feelings ever. Well, once I got the Spoink, I was gonna dupe it and then add it to my collection of shinies. Which, in case you haven't seen my collection of shinies right now for my giveaway, it is ginormous. I have over 100 different shiny Pokemon. Let me see. Oh, I also want a shiny Yenma too. Those are all... Every box that I show you is filled with shinies. Those are all shiny. But I can't do the giveaway until I find a shiny shaymin, because if I update it, then I won't be able to duplicate my shiny shaymin or get to it, and then I'd have to wait for the Oak's letter to come out, which I don't want to wait for. So I mean, I'm already sitting at a total about 24.5 hours looking for this damn thing. But yeah, normally good with saving. I mean, hey, the one time that you got caught slipping was the time it screwed you over. I don't think it'll be DLC. I think Darkrai might be DLC. Because Darkrai, even if you get to New Moon Island, you can't. It doesn't populate. So I think if they were gonna do a DLC, it would be like, it would be something like Darkrai. Because like Shaymin, if it was a DLC and they knew people were able to get to it, it just wouldn't be there. Because they probably know that people are gonna find glitches. So the only thing I can think of something like that happen is Darkrai. Which I think if it's part of the game, like, it should just be a mystery gift. Like, instead of some paywall. Because I don't think there's any DLCs that would be large enough to justify paying for a DLC. But then again, it is Pokemon, so people would buy it just because it's Pokemon. Because that is literally the only Pokemon that I'm missing, because I got traded some, I'm assuming, hacked Pokemon. Because I got a well, I'm like 99.9999% sure they were hacked. Because I got a shiny Deoxys, a shiny Jirachi, a shiny Mew, and a shiny Celebi in a trade. Fuck. Whew. The worst thing I think about shiny hunting a legendary is that you never get any closer to catching it. It's literally just like stuck at 1 in 4,096 chance. Like, I seen some dude the other day, he was stuck, well, he was at like 9,000 and something rerolls, and he still didn't find a shiny yet. And I'm like, bruh. I feel like they should have added some sort of code to the game to where, yes, you still had to be patient and try to find it, but each time you re-roll, it'll add something. Yeah, fuck that. No thanks. Like, I feel like every time you encounter a Pokemon, like a legendary, it adds to a counter to where it's like, okay, I encountered it. Should. Oh, yeah, exactly, right? So that's what I was saying. So, like, oh, hey, I've rolled this 2,460. So now my odds are 1 in 1,650 or 40 something, whatever. Like, so at least people feel like they're getting somewhere trying to shiny hunt. Whereas, like, oh, hey, I'm sitting at 2,461, and I still may not see it before 4,096. At least for legendaries. For other Pokemon, whatever, but if you're going to sit here and have to soft reset the game or walk back and forth and re-encounter and do all this other bullshit, like, there needs to be a cap to how many times you have to encounter it. But what do I know? Or, like, yeah. I'm still complaining about the Shiny Charm. Shiny Charm is such a waste in this game. I wouldn't say 1 in 1,000. I think if they did 1 in 1,000, it would have to be like it is now. So you're not guaranteed to catch it within 1,000, but like each time you have a 1 in 1,000 chance, that would be cool if you had a shiny. But I think if the shiny charm wasn't effective on legendaries, it would be like what I was just talking about a minute ago. So you would still have to be patient, and there would still be some luck to it up to a point. So if, oh, hey, I re-rolled after 100, and I found a shiny shaymin, that would be lucky. But if I got to like 3,000 re-rolls, I would feel like I'm actually making progress. Masuda method is 1 in 612, and if you have the shiny charm, it's 1 in 512. So you have to catch a whole entire Pokedex of Pokemon to increase your odds by 100. Like, the shiny charm is 100% not even worth it in this fucking game. Like, this game, period. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts. It's completely trash. I think the Masuda method in Sword and Shield is better, I think. I wasn't really a fan of Pokemon Sword and Shield, if I'm being honest. It wasn't like a terrible game, but it wasn't like an outstanding game either. I'd say it was like, on my tier list, I think I rated it like a C. Still better than Sun and Moon, but then again, everything's better than Sun and Moon. Those games were fucking garbage. That's sad. Da 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 da. 3,148. I thought I was thought I was getting my soul drained. Everybody in my Discord, besides I think you, already have a shiny shaymin. It's just us. Hell yeah. I mean, I needed to take a break. I was literally burnt out. I was literally so burnt out from seeing the same thing over and over and over again. I was like, I need to take a break. That's honestly one of the only reasons why I went to get the shiny charm. Is because I just needed something else to do besides this. People that can sit here and do nothing but this for like 8,000 rerolls is, they gotta be mentally unstable. That too. I wouldn't really consider it cheating because I'm not doing anything crazy with my Pokemon. Like, I'm not using them for competitive purposes or anything, so I don't really consider it cheating. Now, if you were, like, hacking the game and just doing some off-the-wall shit, I consider it cheating, but just the fact that the developers fucked up the game and there happened to be loopholes, I don't really consider that cheating. Like, that's saying anybody that does a speed run with glitches, they're cheating the game. They're not cheating the game because they're only competing against people that, like, speed run with glitches. That's why there's a glitchless and, like, glitch category in speed running. Exactly. Like, sorry that your coding is so fucking piss poor that there's holes in the game to where it allows me to do pretty much whatever I want. That's on you, bucko. Honestly, the only time that I feel like developers should send patches to a game is when it's literally unplayable. Like, so if you have a game, let's say they release a game and then you go in there and like every 5 minutes it crashes, that needs to be patched. But if you were just lazy and happen to fuck something up in the coding that allows people to have fun with the game and like dupe stuff, then you should just leave it alone, in my opinion. Like, yeah, we screwed up. Have fun with it. Like, take it with a grain of salt and move on. Unless you're going to be adding stuff to the game. Nah, some of them characters are busted as hell. I remember, what was it? I haven't played it in a while, but Sephiroth, that dude was so fucking broken. Like, I would want to break shit if I played against somebody that had that. Like, Sephiroth and Ganon. Ganon was fucking... Dude. One slap with the sword and you're fucking done. That was so toxic. Like, I shared this meme one time, and it was like it was like a picture of Ganon, and then a picture of somebody else on like one of the stages for Smash, and he was like, "Oh, you're talking a lot of shit for somebody over 1%." That was probably like one of my favorite memes. That shit was ridiculous. Talking a lot of shit for somebody over 1%. Douche. Off the map. I actually think I still have it on my phone somewhere. Or there was another one where, what was it? I think it was like Mario was sitting in like a hospital bed on like life support, and it had like 20% on his damage meter, and then Ganondorf or like Ganon just unplugs the life support. I was like, jeez. That was a pretty good one too. I really need to get back into speedrunning too. I kind of miss it. Granted, I'm not going to be out here breaking no world records or nothing, but it's still fun every once in a while. I might do that tomorrow, actually. I might do a speed run of Resident Evil 4. It's been a month or two. Or a speedrun of Resident Evil 8. I haven't actually sped run that game enough yet, though. I think I've only done a speed run of Resident Evil 8 like 10 times. Also, speaking of Pokemon, though, I do have a... Where is it? Is it here? It's not there. Where the hell did I put it? Where is it here? Definitely not... Oh, it's over here? Ah, yeah, it's right here. Once I get 50 subscribers on YouTube, which I think I'm at like 40 right now, but I'm going to be sending this Jumbo Snorlax VMAX card out to somebody that I draw in a, I'm going to do like a drawing or something, and then send it to somebody. Shipping paid for. It's like the size of my face. And then once I get to, what was it, 100 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a jumbo card giveaway for the Johto starters. So, where are they? Boom. So, the 3 Johto starters, jumbo cards, I'm going to be sending these out once I hit 100 subscribers, and then at 200 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a whole entire booster box. Boom. So, that'll be cool. That'll be cool. And it has a jumbo in there, and also a like normal size playable card. Close to 2,500 rerolls. Ugh, that's terrible. I don't even think I'm gonna last that long before I have to do something else for a little while. I might hit like 3,000 and have to take another break and do something else.